Hi everyone, hope you all are good. So we're going to start with grade 6 maths. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 6 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find the list of the chapters. So we're going to start with the chapter divide fractions. Here is the list of the lessons we're going to cover today. They are estimate quotients when dividing mixed numbers, divide fractions and mixed numbers, divide fractions and mixed numbers word problems. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is estimate quotients when dividing mixed numbers. So let me just write down the lesson name, then we'll start. Okay, here I am on grade 6 maths. The chapter is divide fractions. So here is the lesson, estimate quotients when dividing mixed numbers. Let's just start with the lesson. Okay, let's start with the example. The first one is estimate which sign makes the statement true. So first we have to estimate, then we have to solve. Let's just start with the first example. The first example is 3936 whole 1 by 8 plus 9 whole 7 by 8. You have to see if it is greater than 958 or less than. Got it? So let's just start with the first example. First we have to round the divisors. Got it? So the divisor is 9 whole 7 over 8. So you have to round to the whole number. Got it? Here you have 9 whole 7 over 8. Okay, so you have to round 9 whole 7 over 8. So 7 over 8 is, we have to see 7 over 8 is greater than 1 over 2 or less than 1 over 2. 7 over 8 is greater than 1 over 2. So you have to round up. Round up means add 1 to the whole number. So it is rounded off to 10. Got it? Then you have 3936. You need to see which number that is nearest to 3936 divided by 10. Got it? It would be 4000. Got it? Because 4000 is completely divided by 10. So you have to round off it to 4000. Got it? So when you divide 4000 divided by 400, it is 400. Now you have to compare 400 to 954. Got it? So 400 is less than 954. Got it? So basically you have to first round off both the divisor and dividend, then you have to divide it, then you have to compare it to the number that is given on the other side. Got it? So let's just start with the examples, because the questions and tutorials are already solved. You can have a look on them by yourself. Got it? So let's just start with the test. Okay, so you have to we have to estimate which sign makes the statement true. 2630 whole 1 by 4 divided by 5 whole 4 over 5. So first we have to estimate both the numbers. Got it? So let's just start with the divisor. 5 whole 4 over 5. We can round off the number to the 5. Got it? Okay, now just have a look on 2634. We have to round off the number to the nearest number that can be completely divided by 500. Got it? Now you have two of the options. It is in between 2000 and 3000. Got it? And here you have very near to 2500. You can round off the number to 2500. Got it? So let's just round off the number to 2500 and then divide. Got it? You just need to see 2630 whole 1 by 4 is divisible to, completely divisible to 5. You can either round off to 2500 or either 3000, but 2630 is near to 2500, not 3000, so you can round off it to 2500. Got it? Now let's just divide. 5 times 5 is 25 and 500. Now you have to compare this 500 to 966. Got it? So 500 is less than 966. Got it? So the correct option is the first one. That is a bit different from rounding. You don't have to round the numbers, you have to estimate the numbers. This is called the estimation. You have to estimate the number to the divisor that it can be completely divisible by the divisor. Got it? So the correct option is the first one. So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay. Now we have 712 and 10. We have to divide 712 by 10. So we have to estimate 712. So we can estimate it to 700. Got it? Because 700 is completely divisible by 10. Got it? So when you divide, 700 divided by 10 is 70. Now you have to compare this number to 38. So it is greater or less? 38 is less than 70. Got it? You have to compare. 38 is written first, so 38 is less than 70. Got it? So second option is the correct option. Got it? So it is less than. Okay, the next one is 2 whole 1 over 3 divided by 5. So you have to estimate 2 whole 1 over 3. Got it? 2 is the whole number, so you can estimate it to 5 because the nearest number to 2 that is divisible to 5 is 5. Got it? So we can estimate 2 whole 1 by 3 to 5. Now you have to divide it to 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. Got it? You have to compare this number to 5. So 1 is greater than 5 or less than 5? 1 is less than 5. Got it? So option number 1 is the correct option. Got it? Okay, the next one is estimate which sign makes the statement true. So just look at the divisor and the dividend. The divisor is 8 and the dividend is 405. You have to look for the nearest number that can be easily divisible by 8. Got it? So we can divide 400 by 8. Got it? Completely divide 400 divided by 8. So 400 divided by 8 is 8 times 5 is 40, it is 50. Now we have to compare this number to 96. So 96 is greater than 50 or less than 50? It is greater than 50. Got it? So option number 2 is the correct option. So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next number is, you have to see if you can divide 24 whole 3 by 4 to 6. So here we have 6 and 6 can completely divide 24. Got it? So you have to estimate it to 24. 24 divided by 6. So 6 times what number makes 24? 6 times 4 makes 24 and you have to compare it to 7. Got it? So 7 is greater than 4 or less than 4? 7 is greater than 4. Got it? So the correct option is the first one. So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. If you need more help with the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Or either you can join me in the interactive session that is daily from 4 to 4:45. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the next lesson, that is divide fractions. So let's just start with the next lesson, that is divide fractions. Let me just write down the lesson name. Okay, here we are on grade 6 maths. The chapter is divide fractions and the lesson is divide fraction. The chapter name is divide fractions and the lesson name is divide fractions too. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the first example, that is 1 by 4 divided by the 1 over 3. Got it? So what we have to do whenever we are working on the dividing fractions, we have to convert that division sign to multiplication. Got it? And whenever we convert that division sign to multiplication, we have to reciprocal the term that is right after the division sign, 1 over 3. The reciprocal means you have to interchange the numerator and denominator. Got it? Like here you have 1 over 3. The reciprocal of 1 over 3 is 3 over 1. Got it? Just interchange numerator and denominator. Got it? Now you have to simply multiply the fractions. 3 times 1 is 3 and 4 times 1 is 4. So it is 3 over 4. Got it? Okay, just look at this one. You have 3 over 8 divided by 1 over 2. So convert that, change the division sign, replace the division sign with the multiplication sign and reciprocal the term right after the division sign. It is 1 over 2. So when you reciprocal 1 over 2, it will be 2 over 1. Got it? So now you have to simply multiply the fractions. 2 numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. 2 times 3 is 6 and 8 times 1 is 8. So it is 6 over 8. Got it, everyone? Okay, let's start with the test questions. Okay, the first one is 1 over 3 divided by 1 over 3. So we are working on the divide fractions. So what we have to do, we simply have to replace the division sign with multiplication 1 and reciprocal the term that is after the division sign. Reciprocal means you have to interchange rows, interchange numerator and denominator. So the reciprocal of 1 by 3 is 3 over 1. Got it? Now you simply have to multiply the fractions. Do numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. Got it? 3 times 1 is 3 and 3 times 1 is 3. Got it? So when you divide them, if they have a common fact number that is 3, just divide them by 3. So it would be 3 times 1 is 3 and 3 times 1 is 3 and we can write it as 1. Got it? So the correct option is option number 2, that is 1. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Got it? So the correct option is 1. Okay, the next one is 1 over 4 divided by 1 over 3. So we have to follow 3 of the steps. One of them is replace the division sign with multiplication 1. The second one is reciprocal the term right after the division sign. So the reciprocal of 2 over 3 is 3 over 2. Got it? And the third and the last one is just do numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator. 3 times 1 is 3 and 4 times 2 it is 8. So it would be 3 over 8. Got it? The correct option is the last one, that is 3 by 8. Okay, the next one is 2 over 3 divided by 3 over 4. Just follow the same 3 steps. Replace the division sign with multiplication. Reciprocal the term right after the division sign. So it would be reciprocal of 3 by 4 is 4 over 3. Now let's just multiply numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator. Got it? 2 times 4 is 8 and 3 times 3 is 9. So the correct option is option number 1, that is 8 over 9. Got it, everyone? Very good. The correct option is 8 over 9. Okay, the next one is 1 over 4 divided by 1 over 2. So the first step is replace the division sign with multiplication 1. Now reciprocal the term that is right after the multiplication sign or division sign. Now let's just do numerator time numerator and denominator time denominator. Got it? You can look for a common number that can divide both numerator and denominator. We have a common number that is 2. Got it? So let's just divide. 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 times 2 is 4. So it is 1 over 2. Got it? You don't have to, in the question you are not asked to simplify. I think it is, let me just check. Yes, you don't have to simplify the question, so it is 2 over 4. If you are asked in the question to simplify your answer, then you have to divide them by a common number. Got it? But in the question you are not asked to, so that would be 2 over 4. Got it? Okay. So replace the division sign with multiplication, reciprocal the term and just multiply. 4 times 1 is 4 and 2 times 3 is 6. So it would be option number 3, 4 over 6. Got it? Okay, now for the next one you have to do it, the question on your notebook and just let me know the answer. Got it? Okay, 1 over 2 divided by 1 over 3 divided by 3 over 7. So which is the correct option? Just solve the question on your notebook. Just write the answers. So which option is the correct one? Yes, it is 7 over 9. Got it? Option number 3 is the correct option. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, 1 over 5 divided by 2 over 5. So which option is the correct one? Very good, it is 5 over 10. Got it? The correct option is the last one. So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. 1 over 10 divided by 1 over 4. So which option is the correct one? Yes, it is 4 over 10. Got it? So the correct option is 4 over 10. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. One over 2 divided by 2 over 3. Which option is the correct one? Yes, it is 3 over 4. Got it? So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. So if you need more help with the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the next lesson. The next lesson is divide fractions and mixed numbers. Let me just write down the lesson name. Divide fractions and mixed numbers. Okay, here is the lesson, divide fractions and mixed numbers. So let's just start with the lesson. Okay, divide, simplify your answer and write it as a proper fraction or as a whole or mixed number. Okay, now first you have to divide them, and second you have to simplify them. Got it? So let's just start with the first example, that is 1 whole 1 over 9 divided by 3. So first of all we have to convert 1 whole 1 by 3 to improper fraction. That is a proper fraction, we have to convert it to the improper fraction. Got it? So let's just see how can we convert 1 whole 1 over 9 to improper fraction. Here it is. You have to, this is the whole number, this is the numerator, and this is the denominator. Got it? We have already done converting proper to improper fraction in the previous grades. Let's just do a quick review. Got it? You have to do the numerator times the whole number and add the numerator in the answer, and the denominator is same. Let's do 1 whole 1 over 9. Got it? You have to do 9 times 1, this 9 and 1. You have to do 1 times 9, add the numerator, and denominator is same. It would be 9 times 1 is 9, and plus 1, 10 over 9. Got it? That's how you have to convert from proper to improper fraction. Got it? So it would be 10 over 9. Now that means you have to divide 10 over 9 divided by 2 by 3. Now for the division you have to follow the same steps we are doing for the lessons we just completed. Remove the division sign to multiplication, reciprocal the fraction right after the division sign, and simply multiply the numerator time numerator and denominator time denominator. Got it? So it would be 5 over 3. Now you have to convert, you have to simplify the answer. Simplify, if you have a common number that can divide both numerator and denominator, divide both numerator and denominator by the number. If you don't have, just divide and write the answer as a mixed fraction. Got it? Let's just start with a test so that we can do an example. You can have a look on the tutorial by yourself because they are already solved. Got it? So let's just start with the, okay, the first one is 1 whole 3 over 10 divided by 1 whole 5 over 8. So let's just convert both the proper fractions to the improper fraction. Got it? So for the first one you have to do 10 times 1. You have to add the numerator and divide it by the same denominator. Got it? Same thing you have to do with this one. You have to do 1 times 8. You have to add 5 and divide it by the 8. Got it? 10 times 1 is 10, and 10 plus 3 is 13 over 10. Now here we have 8 times 1 is 8, and plus 5, 13 over 8. Now you have to follow the same steps for we did for divide fractions. Just replace the division sign with multiplication and reciprocal the term. It is 8 over 13. Got it? So just do numerator times numerator, that would be 13 times 8 and 10 times 13. So here you can cancel out 13 times because they are dividing. You are left with 8 over 10. You have to simplify the answer. Just look for a common number that can divide both numerator and denominator. Yes, we have to. Got it? Just divide them by 2. It is 2 times 4 is 8, and 2 times 5 is 10. Got it? So it is 4 over 5. Got it? Let me just revise. You have to convert from proper fraction to improper fraction. We have already done this in the previous grades. Got it? Just do 10 times 1 and add 3. 10 times 1 is 10 and 3, 13 over 10. Got it? For the second fraction, do 8 times 1. 8 times 1 is 8, and add the 5. 8 plus 5 is 13 over 8. Got it? Now just replace the division sign with multiplication and reciprocal the term that is right after the division sign. So it would be then 8 over 13. You can divide 13, got it, because it is a common number in both numerator and denominator. Got it? So we are left with 8 over 10. Just look for a common number that can divide both numerator and denominator. Yes, it is 2. So 2 times 4 is 8, and 2 times 5 is 10. So it is 4 over 5. Got it? The correct option is 4 over 5. Okay. So the correct option is 4 over 5. Let's just move on to next question. Okay, the next one is you have to divide 2 divided by 1 whole 1 over 5. So convert 1 whole 1 over 5 to improper fraction. So it would be then 1 times 5 plus 1 over 5. Got it? It is 2 divided by 5 times 1 is 5 and plus 1 6 over 5. Now just replace this division sign to multiplication. It would be then 5 over 6. Got it? 5 times 2 is 10 and 10 divided by 6. Just look for a common number that can divide both numerator and denominator. Yes, it is 2. Just divide them by 2. 2 times 5 is 10 and 2 times 3 is 6. Right, we have to write the answer as a mixed number. Got it? So divide the 5 by 3. 3 times 1 is 3 and 5 take away 3 is 2. Got it? So it would be, this is the whole number. 1 whole, this is the numerator and this is the denominator. So it would be 1 whole 2 over 3. Got it, everyone? Just convert the mixed fraction to the improper fraction. Replace the division sign with multiplication. Multiply the numerator to numerator and denominator by denominator. So it would be 10 over 6. Look for a common number. The common number is 2. It is 5 over 3. You have to write the answer in the whole number or mixed fraction. So just divide it by the 5. 5 divided by 3 is 1 whole 2 over 3. Got it? So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. 1 whole 2 over 3. Okay, divide, simplify your answer, write it as a proper fraction or as a mixed number. Convert 1 whole 1 by 6 to improper fraction. It would be 1 times 6 plus 1 over 6. So it is 6 times 1 is 6 and 1, 7 over 6. It is division divided by 7 over 8. Just replace the division sign to multiplication. So it is then 8 over 7. Got it? Just do numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator. It is 6, not 8. Okay, you can cancel out the 7. They are common from both the numerator and denominator. What's wrong with the pen? Okay, 6 times 1 is 6 and 7 over 6 divided by 7 over 8. So it is 7 over 6 multiplied by 8 over 7. So 7 times 8 and 6 over 7. You can cancel out 7 because they are common in both numerator and denominator. Now you have to look for a common number that can divide both numerator and denominator. So yes, it is 2. Just divide them by 2. 2 times 4 is 8 and 2 times 3 is 6. Now divide 4 by 3. 3 times 1 is 3 and 4 take away 3 is 1. So it would be 1 whole 1 over 3. Option number 3 is the correct option. Got it? Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is 1 whole 3 over 5 divided by 2. Just multiply 5 times 1 times 5 plus 3 over 5. 5, 6, 7, 8 over 5. Got it? So replace the division sign to multiplication. So it will be then 1 over 2. Got it? Just do numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator. 8 times 1 is 8 and 5 times 2 is 10. Got it? So we'll just look for a common number. The common number is 2. So it will be then 2 times 4 is 8 and 2 times 5 is 10. So it is 4 over 5. Got it? So the correct option is option number 1. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. You can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. Got it? And the next lesson is divide fractions and mixed numbers word problems. Let's just start with the next lesson. Divide fractions and mixed numbers word problems. If you need more help with the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? Okay, divide fractions and mixed numbers, word problems. Okay, let's just start with the test. Got it? Because you can have a look on the tutorial by yourself. The questions are already solved. Okay, Kayla brings 2 whole 2 by 3 bottles of iced tea to her class picnic. If Kayla divide iced tea evenly among her 6 classmates, how much iced tea each of her classmates get? So basically you have to divide 2 whole 2 by 3 to 6. Got it? Because the 2 whole 2 by 3 bottles of iced tea, you have to divide them among 6 classmates. So you just do 2 whole 2 by 3 divided by 6. Got it? 2 whole 2 by 3 divided by 6. Got it? Just do the same thing we are doing with the lesson, right? We did just now. Just convert it into a proper fraction. You have to do 2 times 3 plus 2 over 3 divided by 6. 2 times 3 is 6 and 6 plus 2 is 8 divided by 3. Got it? Just replace this division sign to multiplication. It is 8 over 3 multiplied by 1 over 6. Reciprocal the term. Got it? Now just do numerator time numerator, denominator time denominator. 8 times 1 is 8 and 6 times 3 is 18. Got it? Just look for a common number that can be divided. That can numerator and denominator by be divided. Yes, it is 2. So 2 times 4 is 8 and 2 times 9 is 18. So it is 4 over 9. Got it? Just select the correct option. The correct option is 4 over 9 and then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is a fancy restaurant put out small dishes of butter on each table. They divide 1 by 2 of a pound of butter evenly and filled 4 dishes. How much butter did they put in each dish? So basically you have to divide half pound of the butter into 4 dishes. Got it? So just do 1 by 2 divided by 4. Got it? Yes, we have to do 1 by 2 divided by 4. So just replace the division sign to multiplication and reciprocal the term, so it would be 1 over 4. Got it? 4 over 1 and it would be then 1 over 4. Just do numerator time numerator, denominator time denominator, so it would be 1 over 1 times 1 is 1 and 4 times 2 is 8, so it is 1 over 8. Got it? So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is during snack time at preschool, the teacher divided 2/5 of a gallon of milk evenly among 4 students. How much milk did each student get? So you have to divide 2 by 4 to 2 by 5 by 4. Got it? So let's just divide 2 by 5 divided by 4. So replace the division sign to multiplication and reciprocal the term, so it is then 1 over 4. Got it? Just do numerator time numerator, denominator time denominator. 2 times 1 is 2 and 4 times 5 is 20. So just divide the number by 2 and convert it into 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 times you have to divide it by 2. 10 times 2 is 20, so it is 10. So the correct option is 1 over 10. Got it? Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, a cookie factory uses 1/8 of a bag of flour in each batch of cookies. The factory used 1/4 of a bag of flour yesterday. How many batches of cookies did the factory make? So the 1/8 of a bag for each cookies of batch. So they used 1/4 of bag of flour yesterday. So we have to see how many batches of cookies did the factory make. Got it? So just divide 1 by 8 and 1 over 4. So you have to do 1 by 8 divided by 1 over 4. Got it? So just replace the division sign to multiplication and reciprocal the term. Got it? So you have to do 1 times 4 and 1 times 8. 4 times 1 is 4 and 8 times 1 is 8. You can divide them by a common number, that would be 4. 4 times 1 is 4 and 4 times 2 is 8. So it is 1 over 2. Got it? So the correct option is, you have to wait. You have to divide 1/4 to 1 over 8, not 1/8 to 1 over 4, because let me just read the question again. Because a cookie factory uses 1/8 of a bag of flour for each batch of cookies they used 1 by 8. So in total they used 1/4 flour. So you have to see how many batches. So you have to divide 1 by 4 to 1 over 8. Got it? So it will be then 1 over 4 and 8 over 1. So 8 times 1 is 8 and 4 times 1 is 4. So it would be 2. 4 times 2 is 8. Got it? That means by using 1/4 of the bag of flour, for each they used 1 by 8. They make 2 batch of the cookies. Got it? So the correct option is 2. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is the elephant at the zoo eat half of the bucket of bananas each day. The zookeeper bought 4 whole 1/2 buckets of banana. How many days will the bananas last? So each day they eat half of bucket. Got it? So he bought 4 whole 1 over 2. So you have to do 4 whole 1/2 divided by 1 over 2. Got it? You have to do 4 whole 1 over 2 divided by 1 over 2. Got it? So it would be 2 times 4 is 8 and 1 9 over 2 divided by 1 over 2. Replace the division sign with multiplication. So it would be 2 over 1. Got it? You have to do 9 times 2 divided by 2 times 1. You can cancel out 2 because 2 is common in both numerator and denominator. 9 times 1 is 9 and 1 times 1 is 1. So it is 9. Got it? The correct option is 9. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. If you need more help with the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? So we are working on grade 6 maths. The chapter we are working on is divide fractions. The lessons we just completed are estimate quotients when dividing mixed numbers, divide fractions and mixed numbers, divide fractions and mixed numbers word problems. So before the next session, you have to complete all the test questions for the lessons we did today. If you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? You can ask questions if you have any. I am here to answer all your questions. Okay, please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the test questions. If you need help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? That's all for today. Please click on the like button right below the video. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.